Let us begin with a short prayer. Please join me if you can. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May God protect us all. May God nourish us with knowledge. May we work together with energy and vigor. And may our study be enlightening without causing any dispute among us. I bow to my Gurudev Paramahansa Hariharananda Ji and Guruji Paramahansa Pragyanananda Ji. Bow to the entire lineage of Kriya Yoga Masters. Bow to saints and sages of all times, of all places. I bow to the Almighty God, and I bow to all of you. Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai. My name is Suresh Kodolikar. I live in Millsboro, a small town called Millsboro in Delaware, which is called the first state in the United States of America. I was initiated by Paramahansa Hariharananda Ji in 1975 on his first visit to the United States. We have celebration of three great events today, or among today and yesterday. International Day of Yoga celebration is today. It was Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi who proposed it to the United Nations, and in 2014, United Nations deliberated on it and declared that June 21st, 2015 will be celebrated as the International Day of Yoga. And that celebration began from that year. Many countries participated into that. And it has been going on. More countries are participating into it. This celebration is done by meditations, group meditations, awareness of the divine within, various lectures, asanas, hatha yoga, various seminars. So we will celebrate this day at the end of this lecture by a jungle meditation, followed by a short video. So please stay on after this program gets over. Short video is created by Swami Atmavidyananda Ji. So welcome to the festivities. Today is also the Father's Day. So happy Father's Day to all the fathers who are here, and happy Father's Day to my Divine Father that you see protecting me from behind there. All the Divine Fathers, I bow to them all. Yesterday was the Summer Solstice. That means the longest day and the shortest night. Day means light is considered to be knowledge in spirituality, and night as the ignorance. So we reached the zenith yesterday. We need to make an effort to maintain that level of light in our life. These are the three celebrations that we are doing. Now let us come to today's talk. You see, when we began the first online celebration of Gurudev's birthday, the first day was May 23rd. And I was reading the daily blessing and it caught my attention. It read, "Death of desires leads to immortality." Death of desires leads to immortality. I thought it was pretty profound. But many questions started to come to the mind. Death of desires. Are all desires bad? Aren't there good desires? Are they not essential desires for living? Are they not noble desires? And then again, immortality is a big ticket, right? Many sages, saints, gurus, they do not intentionally intervene into the law of karma, because it is the law of karma that keeps us into the cycle of birth and death. So immortality, mortality, and then this question came to mind. How can that be achieved? Can it be achieved easily? So I started to read about it. I started to study it. I want to share what I learned from this. Sunday talks have been dealing with desires. Last Sunday's talk, Yogacharya Durga Ma, she talked about desires. And during Gurudev's birthday, in my talk, I talked about desires in reference to Sthita Prajna. Sthita Prajna is the one who is anchored in wisdom. So Arjuna was asking Lord Krishna, what are the marks of Sthita Prajna? So the very first mark of Sthita Prajna that Lord Krishna talked about in Bhagavad Gita, stanza 55 of the second chapter. I will read it and just give the meaning of it. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Prajahati Yada Kaman Sarvan Partha Manogatan Atmanye Atmana Tushta Sthita Prajna Tadoshchate. So one who has removed all the desires, Prajahati, removed completely, Manogatan Kaman, Sarvan means all, Manogatan, mind, Kama, cravings. Cravings of the mind is a desires. One who has removed all the desires. And then he's immersed into the joy of the self, joy of the soul. That one is called Sthita Prajna. So removing the desires. To understand desires, I went to the third chapter of Bhagavad Gita, verse 39. Lord Krishna described desire. He says, Avrutam jnanametena jnanino nitya vairina kamarupena kaunteya dushpurena analena cha. What are the desires? Lord Krishna, the meaning of this stanza is knowledge is covered by the eternal fire, eternal enemy of the wise known as desire. This is insatiable fire. Every word used is significant. Now, relating to the recent fires, the fire that is ongoing in Arizona and California, talking about the fires, bush fires, which very, very devastating in Australia, continuous fires, many fires in California, all these fires, it is very hard to bring them under control. So this is the reason why these fires are called, why this desire, which is related to the fire, as Lord Krishna has said, is called, it is very hard to control. This fire is unsatiable. And we have seen many spiritually advanced people have been succumbed to this fire at the end and have fallen down. So this is the power of the desire. Now, these are unwanted desires. There are good desires. There are noble desires. Desire to be with you all. Desire for spirituality. Desire to meditate. Desire to do good to human beings for all. These are noble desires. There are desires that are essential to live. Desire to live is a very dominant desire. Whether we know it or not, whether it operates at a subtle level, this desire is always there in the back of our mind. Many people we see, they go through extreme difficulties, dangers, and come to the conclusion that all the avenues of life are closed. When they get to ending the life, they back off because of this overpowering desire to live. It is only after that flame of living is burnt completely, then they will take their life. But that desire to live is there. Then there is one teacher who has called the desire. He said that the desires are not static, they are dynamic. What does that mean? You desire for one thing and you're happy. That does not happen in life. You want more and more and more. Let's take an example. If there is an 18-year-old boy who thinks that I have lived long in my parents' house with all these limitations and restrictions, I want to be free, I want to have a room of my own. So his wish gets fulfilled, moves into a room, fortunate, and then he starts to enjoy his freedom. Maybe it lasts for a few months, maybe it lasts for a year or two. Then he starts to feel that this room is very limited, it is inadequate, starts to feel many inconveniences of living on his own. So desire expands. Maybe if he's capable, he goes into a 1-bedroom apartment, 2-bedroom apartment, 3-bedroom. Desire keeps on growing. If one is capable, he may move into an estate, a castle, a palace. There is no limit. Because this is the nature of this desire. And then this teacher says that this expanding nature of the desire is a reflection of one's inner nature. One's inner nature is boundless, it is unlimited, and it reflects the desire. Well, I'm going to leave it with you as a food for thought. Now let us see when was the desire born? What is the beginning of this desire? Desire was born way before we were born. Desire was born way before this cosmos was born. Taittiriya Upanishad says, Saha akamayat bahusyam prajayeya iti. I'm paraphrasing. Ekoham bahusyam prajayeya. God was alone, and akamayat is he desired. He desired to be many, and he became many. At the birth of the cosmos, birth of our world. So desire has the beginning in divinity. So this desire is our divine inheritance, so to say. Let us try to see what role desire plays on this path from spirituality to mortality or immortality. So we need to go to Sage Patanjali's Yoga Sutra. In the 2nd chapter, 3rd verse, it says, Avidya asmita raga dvesha abhiniveshaha kleshaha. So he's describing what are the miseries. There are 5 miseries in our life. What are the causes of miseries in our life? These are the 5 causes. I'm sorry. Avidya. Let us take them one by one. Avidya is ignorance. Asmita is ego. Raga, dvesha means likes and dislikes. Abhinivesha is clinging to life or fear of death. Clinging to life, fear of death is not really relevant to our conversation right now. So let us concentrate on these 4 causes of misery. Avidya. Avidya is ignorance. Ignorance of what? Ignorance of our true nature. What is our true nature? See, our existence relates to 3 levels. We have the body, we have the mind, and we have the soul. Now, soul is called Jivatma. The soul, the individual soul. Jivatma is part of Paramatma. Paramatma is God. So we are part of God because God created this universe, God created this world. So we are part of that God. That divinity is inherent in us. But do we see that? Do we remember that? We see the body. We feel the existence of the mind because sometimes the mind is calm, sometimes the mind is turbulent. We feel the effect of that, even though the mind is very subtle and we cannot see it, just like the way we see the body. Remind me of Gurudev. When we relate to the body and the mind, his constant reminder to us was, you are not you, you are the real you. Pretty profound. Think about it. You are not you, you are the real you. We think we are the body. We think we are the mind. And if we keep our consciousness in the body and the mind, what happens? It gives rise to ego. Second cause of misery. What is ego? Ego is related to the body and the mind. We tend to put on various labels on this body, on the mind. We say that my name is Suresh, I was born in such and such place, my parents' name is such and such. I'm an architect, I'm practicing Kriya. I love to be in the company of Kriya yogis. So, these are all the labels I put on myself. What are the labels of the mind? With the ego, I say that I have sharp mind. I am very intelligent. So people start to put these labels on themselves and that becomes their whole life. These labels, what do? They create our personality. In this personality, likes and dislikes, third and fourth cause of our misery. Likes and dislikes keep us rooted into the mundane world. So, ego, personality, likes and dislikes, they are in the mind. So we need to understand the mind. There are 5 states of the mind. Kshipta, Mudha, Vikshipta, Ekagra, and Niruddha. Let us take one by one. Kshipta mind is a very restless mind. It is not able to concentrate on anything for a duration of time. It moves like a monkey jumping from one branch to the other. Mind moves like that. We're thinking about one thing, before we know it, another thought is there. So this type of mind is called Kshipta. Then the next one is Mudha. Mudha means there is no initiative in that mind. It is completely lazy. And because it is lazy, it lacks initiative, it is unenlightened. We see people like that. We see mind like that. Then the third one is where a lot of us, we belong to that. It is Vikshipta. Vikshipta means it moves from nobility to ignobility. It is an oscillating mind. It is a scattered mind. So these 3 types of minds, when the desire comes into this mind, those desires, they take us away from spirituality, they take us away from divinity. So it is only when we go to Ekagra and Niruddha that the desires born out of that mind, they bring us closer and closer to divinity. Now, the desires that are born out of these first 3 types of minds, those desires always propel us into action. And the actions that are generated from this mind, based on likes and dislikes, will always expect something in return. those desires generating the actions will expect the result of the action. There is always selfishness in there. But the desires that are generated of ekagra and niruddha, there is no selfishness. Let's understand ekagra and niruddha state of mind a little bit more. Ekagra mind is a mind that is able to concentrate on any object for a duration of the time, for a long period of time. It may be an object, it may be a thought, but ekagrata helps one to stay anchored. And staying in one object or one thought, that is meditation. So this mind, which is based on ekagra and niruddha, or the state of mind which is ekagra and niruddha, is a meditative mind. It is equanimous mind because it transcends the limitations of likes and dislikes. Likes and dislikes are the rules of the mundane world. Now, meditative mind keeps on going deeper and deeper and deeper through meditation, and it reaches the state of niruddha. Niruddha avastha is complete control over the mind. Niruddha avastha, action generated through that. Yes, actions, one who has reached that level of mind, niruddha, will continue to generate actions. But those actions, they're beyond the limitations of the mundane world. Those actions are not governed by likes and dislikes. Those actions do not create any result. Because one with niruddha avastha of the mind is immersed in divinity, is constantly aware of the soul within. It is, he's not thinking, he, she, they are not thinking about the body and the mind. They have reached that state. So this is going beyond the limitations of birth and death, transcending that cycle. Let us see if we can put it in a little diagram. Hope you all can see this screen. Thanks to Amit Baba who prepared this plate for me. Beautiful plate. So it says death of desires leads to immortality. And on the left-hand side, there is a journey of the restless mind arriving at mortality. And on the right-hand side, the mind that is meditative, equanimous, ekagra, niruddha, reaching immortality. Let us quickly summarize as you're looking at this. It is the type of mind that we have that will determine the quality of desires that are generated. Shipta, Mudha, and Vikshipta are the minds which will keep us anchored into duality, like likes and dislikes. And therefore will only create mundane desires. Action generated by such desires will always expect results from the action. These actions, therefore, will create karma. Good action will create good karma, bad actions will create bad karma. This will keep us anchored in the cycle of birth and death, meaning mortality. Ultimately, only the niruddha mind that will give us the noble desires. There is only one ultimate noble desire, and that is desire for liberation, realization. Gurudev always used to say that you are only born for self-realization. That one noble desire means the death of mundane desires. This noble desire and the mundane desires cannot coexist. Actions by this mind never expect any result because there is no trace of selfishness in the mind. Such actions do not generate karma, and there is constant awareness of the self, the soul, the divinity Therefore, one has transcended mortality and entered into the realms of immortality. Death of desires leads to immortality. Now, I'm not saying this is easy. As I said in the beginning, even the gurus, sages, saints, they will not intervene into the law of karma. They will help us go through our karma. Unless it is a question of life and death, then they will step in. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna has said in the 2nd chapter, 39th verse, Esha te abhita sankhe buddhir yoge tvimam shrudu buddhya yukto yaya partha karma bandham prahasyasi. I'm paraphrasing now. I have explained the concept of immortality, Lord Krishna is saying to Arjuna. Immortality of soul to you based on the philosophy of Sankhya Yoga. Now listen to the same concept through Karma Yoga. With actions performed based on the concept of Karma Yoga, you will be able to free yourself from the shackles of karma. Assurance from Lord Krishna, God himself. So this is the journey from divinity to mortality if we choose, immortality if we want. Now let us sit for general meditation. Let us celebrate this day of International Yoga. And after the meditation, after the ending prayer, please stay on for continuation of this celebration of International Day of Yoga by watching a short video by Swami Atmavidyananda. Let us close our eyes. Concentrate at the junction of your eyebrows. Normal inhalations, exhalations, but bringing more attention to the junction of the eyebrows. If you want, you can touch that point with your right hand index finger to gain awareness of that point. Watch your breath. Once you gain attention at that point, the junction of your eyebrows, bring your attention to the breath. Inhalation, watch how the air is going from outside to inside through the nostrils, going within. As you watch your exhalation, watch how the air is coming out. Remember, on this day of International Day of Yoga, we are connecting with the world, connecting with all those who are meditating. Feel that energy, feel those blessings, feel that unity. You are not you, you are the real you. Inhalation, exhalation. Inhalation, exhalation. According to your capacity, more attention at the junction of your eyebrows. Now take a deep inhalation. Hold the breath. Bend forward as far forward as you comfortably can, and then exhale. You can rest your arms on your thighs if you want to. No breath. Attention is still absorbed at the junction of your eyebrows. Feeling with the divine, feeling the connection with the world. Concentrate. Normal inhalation, normal exhalation. More and more attention at the junction of eyebrows. Ekagra. Concentration. If the desire is there, calmness will descend, thoughts will start to reduce, mind will start to be calm. Watch the breath. Take a deep inhalation, hold it back up, calmly exhale. Now let the inhalation and exhalation get little deeper. Mind is getting calmer. Little long inhalation, little long exhalation. Attention is still focused at the fontanel. Focused at the eyebrows. If you can, slowly go back from that point to the center of your brain. If you can, maintain little deeper inhalations, little deeper exhalations. Calmness, feeling the connection with the world. This calmness, this life is not individual life. We all coexist. Awareness of that brings you little deep inhalation, little deep exhalation. Let us take one more deep inhalation. Hold the breath, bend forward, calmly exhale. You're expanding your spine, energizing the spine. Normal inhalations, exhalations. Concentrate at the junction of your eyebrows. There may be little heaviness at the junction of your eyebrows because of your concentration there. Help you concentrate there. Take a deep inhalation. Hold the breath. Sit back up. Calmly exhale. Little deeper inhalations, exhalations. Awareness of the air within. Energy is going in within. You're oxygenizing the whole system. Little deeper breath, maintaining attention at the junction of the eyebrows. Take another deep inhalation. Hold the breath, bend forward, calmly exhale, be comfortable. Normal breath. Little more calmness. Be aware of that. Take a deep inhalation. Hold the breath. Sit back up, calmly exhale. Even little more deeper inhalations, exhalations. Keeping the attention focused at the junction of the eyebrow. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Deep inhalation. Inhale love. Deep exhalation. Exhale peace. Inhale love. Exhale peace. Continue doing that. If you connect with the world, you will experience love coming from all directions to you. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Feeling that love as you inhale, result of that, spreading the peace with our exhalation in the entire world. Inhale, exhale. This is a noble desire. Inhale, exhale, spreading peace throughout the world, experiencing love that is coming to us. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Inhaling love, exhaling peace. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Now sit calmly. Meditate. Let the breath be normal. No attention on the breath. Attention within. Feel the result of this meditation. Calmness, love, concentration. Go a little deeper into that calmness. Please open your eyes. Maintain that peace. Maintain the result of this meditation. Maintain the connection with the universe. Sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. You all are the living power of God. I bow to all of you. Let us get ready for watching this video. I want to thank you all. Thank you for this opportunity to be with you. Thank you for your love. Thank you for the connection. Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru. Now for the video. Come here.
Namaste. This is Swami Atmavidyananda Giri from Kriya Yoga Institute, Florida. I welcome you all on this occasion of International Day of Yoga. This year 2020 is a difficult year for the entire world because we are facing challenges from nature in the form of pandemic, civil unrest, natural disasters in many countries. As human beings, we are endowed with many divine qualities, including love and compassion. Our sages have given us a beautiful system of yoga to maintain harmony in our body, mind, and spirit. Kriya Yoga is an ancient and scientific technique of meditation. This spiritual technique has been practiced by saints, seers, and sages from time immemorial. It is an integral approach to keep our body healthy, mind peaceful, and transform our life by reaching higher state of consciousness. The practice of Kriya Yoga gives physical, mental, intellectual, and spiritual growth simultaneously. Kri means all our daily activities and Ya means divinity. Therefore, meaning of Kriya is to experience the presence of divinity in all our actions. Kriya Yoga is based on breath regulation and concentration. Kriya Yoga is not a religion, it is a non-sectarian practice. Therefore, anyone can learn and practice it. The simple meaning of yoga is union of body and soul, union of microcosm with macrocosm, or we can say union of individual consciousness with cosmic consciousness. Let us unite and share our love and wisdom to make this creation more beautiful and vibrant manifestation of divinity. When we are compassionate to others, we also get their love and compassion That is why compassion is contagious. We all are children of God and we breathe same air. So let us be together as one family. Again, I welcome you all to practice yoga on this special day and make yoga practice as part of our daily life. Thank you all.